guys, how are you? It's been a while. I came back to Hong Kong from Mae Sot, and I always feel the most alive when I'm traveling. So pretty much after I came back, I have been editing videos, making music, and just trying my best to do things that I like to make myself feel a bit happier. But yeah, I think traveling makes me feel the happiest, to be honest. And of course, recently meeting you guys, it also really gives me more motivation to live my days fully and show you guys how I've been up to. So today I want to show you what I've got from Mae Sot, because isn't it obvious? I'm still reminiscing the time when I was there, still editing the videos from Mae Sot, and of course I still keep in touch with Karen. And so let's go! So as you have seen in many of the videos, I was always carrying this bag because I really love it. And you guys know this is a Karen bag, so it's a very special design for me. And among all of them at Borderline Cafe where I got it, there was only one that was like this blue color, and I really like the floral patterns on them, and of course the little tassels. So I've been carrying it everywhere, just like I carry my memories of Mae Sot and Karen State with me. And yeah, I really like it, and I almost use it to de-stress sometimes, you know, when you're stressed and you're just curling things, finding something to do with your hands. That's totally me. So this is the first one I got, but because I love this kind of bag so much, and of course I love the Karen community, I got another one. Ta-da! This is the other Karen bag I got. I would say this is more traditional Karen bag, right? With the very iconic straight patterns. Actually, are there any meanings that go with the patterns? I'm really curious about that. If you know, please tell me. And I just realized this bag is very heavy because I got something inside. So this is, can you guess what it is? I wrapped it very nicely. I got this heart-shaped Tanaka. I know, it's so random. I know people don't usually use heart-shaped Tanaka, but I just found it cute, and in the future I want to make all my friends try it. And so I got 6 hearts with this grinder so that when I hang out with friends in the future I can make them try it, you know? I have another grinder, I mean the stone grinder, but because my family moves around and I don't know where it went, I'm really sad about that, but I really missed the first one so much. But I got the second one from Mae Sot. It's really touching because the last time I could get another Tanaka, it was 4 years ago. So much has happened in these 4 years, right? And up next, speaking of Tanaka, I got even more Tanaka. I know, I'm a bit crazy. I hope it's not weird that I really like this part of the traditional culture. I can tell you why, actually. I really like it because it smells so good. Something fell. I think one of the pieces fell. I really like it because 4 years ago, when I went to Myanmar, I think because of the different climates, I had 2 big pimples on my face, which never happened before. And I used Tanaka every day to not just cover the pimples, but also hoping that maybe it would do some magic. And I think it really helped the pimples heal in much shorter time, because in Myanmar back then I didn't have any skincare products. I didn't care as much about skincare as I do now. So that's why I have a very beautiful bond. Beautiful? Not beautiful. I have a special bond with Tanaka. And also, I remember when I went to Mandalay, you can ask some women to help you make a leaf shape on your face. I'll try to find some photos from when I had that on my face. But I always love how cooling it is on your face. So, Tanaka all the way. I got another one as well. So, totally, I have 2 of them. Because it smells so good. And the store owner, who was Thai, she told me that this is fresh, so that's why it smells good and it's really nice. And I actually learned a lot about Tanaka. So Tanaka has a lot history already, right? Like, it's a traditional culture and it's grown in the hot and dry parts of Myanmar, which is in the middle or in the northern parts of Myanmar, right? And so we can only find the wood there, and it's really nice to hold Tanaka in my hand as well, because I finished my last one. Basically, I grinded it and then I ran out of it. So, okay, I'm a bit crazy. And then up next is how to tell you have been to Southeast Asia as a tourist without telling you've been to Southeast Asia. This is it. Oh my god, it looks so wrinkled, but this is the classic elephant pants. But I'd like to think that it's with a twist because it has more of a tie-dye pattern. I really like tie-dye, and I like this blue color because it complements my skin tone. And so yeah, you see this or you have seen it in the video where I have my last date with Kenkukum. So I really love it. Yeah, I love this pants. But it was so funny because we were waiting for a Grab, me and my friends, and we only had like 2 minutes before the Grab arrived to shop. So I got this pair of pants in like 10 seconds, and in Hong Kong clothes are so expensive, but to me, I understand it's a privilege. When I go to different Southeast Asian countries, I have to admit that things there are much cheaper because of the currency, and so it's so nice to be able to buy clothes at a fraction of a price, you know. This was just to me, just 100 baht, and in Hong Kong, at least, I guess, 400 baht for trousers. So yeah, it's a really good deal for me. And it's funny enough, before in Myanmar I also got a few pairs of these pants, but I have since worn them all out. I got this pair of green elephant pants, and when I was walking on the street one day, it just broke open. It was really embarrassing, but ever since then I've been looking for new ones, and I'm really grateful this time I could finally get new pants. I've never seen someone so happy about getting new elephant pants. I'm sorry, I'm such a tourist. But I wasn't a tourist as well, right? I was there to collaborate with students. And speaking of clothes, this is not new actually, but you might have seen it's also so wrinkled because I just unpacked them from there. This dress, I actually got it from Myanmar, Yangon, 4 years ago, and it's designed and made by my friend Charte. You know, sometimes I really wonder how everyone's doing in Yangon, and still having a dress from back then really keeps the memory alive. I miss everyone. I'm sure some of you would understand too. Yeah. I also got this. Can you guess what it is? Is it a towel? No. It's a laundry, and I haven't unpacked it, so I do it now. Well, I got this laundry because I only have one other laundry so far, and it's pink in color, and I of course had it tailor-made as well when I went to Yangon 4 years ago at the Bojo market, I think, or yeah, I think so. And memories coming back again, and it's actually Shan State pattern. So I was convinced to buy it because I want another laundry, and it was the only laundry available at the center that I was working at. It's called Help Without Frontiers, and they do a lot of meaningful work, so I really wanted to support them, but at the same time I really wanted to get a new laundry. So this is the new laundry, and I think the blue color, again, it's one of my favorite colors, and I like the pattern, even though it's more maybe floral than what I would usually wear. But it would be nice for going to the beach or just crying when I'm reminiscing about Myanmar in the middle of the night when everything was fine and I could go back. Anyway, last but not least, you have seen this many times in my videos, I really love Lapeer. Oh, I already opened it because I've been drinking it every morning. So 4 years ago, I got these as souvenirs for my friends from Myanmar, and 4 years later, I still bought the same thing for my friends as souvenirs because I vouch for them. Out of all milk tea in the world, I like Myanmar milk tea the most. I just love sweet stuff, you know, and this is the sweetest milk tea I've ever had. It has condensed milk in it. And before you say this is not the real one, I know, it's never as good as when you actually go to a tea shop and drink Lapeer, right? But this is the closest thing I can get in Hong Kong. And this is enough to give to maybe 30 friends and last me until the next time I go back to Mae Sot. So, I just love Lapeer. It makes me feel better every morning when I drink it, even though in Hong Kong I've been a bit bored. So, yeah. Say super! I like you. And you know, the funny thing is, in this accommodation, I don't even own a cup. So every morning I just pour the Lapeer powder into this thermal bottle, and then I shake it, and then I drink it. That's how I make my Lapeer every morning. My room is very messy after coming back for just a little bit, but this is what I do every morning. And then I shake it, and finally I drink it. Whoa! Can you hear the ASMR? I try to create the bubbles, the foam effect there is when you go to a tea shop and you drink the Lapeer. And so one last thing that it's completely not related to Myanmar or Karen or Shan or Thailand is this. I got this just because there is BT21 on it. I know. The marketing strategy worked. But to be honest, I do need a new brow pencil, and that's why I got it. You know, after going to Mae Sot and meeting so many people who are my age who really have to start their lives from scratch in Mae Sot again, you know, after escaping from where they're from, it really made me feel a little bit conflicted as to whether I should buy this. Yeah, I know. I had a whole like existential crisis about this because I remember listening to so many experiences of my new friends, and I felt really guilty, a little bit guilty that I could have, you know, the money to buy something as extra and unnecessary. But then I remembered what we're striving for everyone is a good life, and just because someone else is currently more unfortunate in terms of financial and social circumstances doesn't mean I cannot be grateful and happy about what I have. So being from Hong Kong, I understand that it's easy for us to not worry about our living in Mae Sot comparatively, right? And so long story short, I still got this for myself because I also deserve it, right? This is just a little story that goes with this. I sometimes maybe I think a lot about things that seem to be quite trivial, but well, I think it's meaningful. That's how I get to learn, and that's how I continue to grow as a person. So anyway, long story short, I got this. That's so cute, right? So that's actually everything I got from Mae Sot. I actually added my luggage allowance by 5 kg, worrying that maybe I would get a lot of stuff, but in the end I still had so much space and weight left for my luggage. But I had the foresight because just these 2 pieces of wood was probably, I don't know, 1 kg, so I knew what would happen when I could restock my Myanmar related supplies. So this is just a little video about what I got from Mae Sot. It's also as a record for myself because maybe next time when I go back to Mae Sot, I will know what I want to bring or buy, right? So yeah, thanks guys for watching. It's been so fun sharing my life with you, and now that I'm back in Hong Kong, I will share more about my life in Hong Kong with you, even though sometimes I feel quite bored and I don't have the motivation to do so. But for you guys, I will do my best. So see you in the next video. Bye!